Hello and welcome to the Stationery Shop podcast.
Whoa.
Oh man.
I'm joined here by sad-looking Pie.
Hi, it's me, sad-looking pie.
By the brown molecule.
Aesthetic, my shoes cost more than your mum.
I got also by underscore infinite underscore, also known as
Hey.
Will.i.maybe.
What, the world famous YouTuber?
Exactly.
No.
So to start things off, we've got Jedi Fallen Order there.
Yeah.
That was quite an awkward silence there, but to start things off, there is Jedi Fallen Order
It's
to
always the
talk
hardest thing,
about.
just starting conversations in a podcast. It's difficult. Just make it sound like
It is.
natural.
It's
Just like in real life.
there is an art to it, I believe. Yeah.
Is it an art?
Like in real life, yeah.
Ah.
So Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
Ewan, do you want to start us off then?
It's a single-player game made by Respawn.
Okay, thanks, Ewan. So,
There you go.
So
right,
moving on.
Valuable input there.
I'm trying to think.
The main character is Cal Kestis.
Cal. His name is Cal. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that anybody knows about
He's
him.
ginger. He played He played the Joker.
The Joker fella in Gotham, yeah.
Okay, so in the gameplay trailer, we got shown some of the graphics, the combat, the sort of like movement mechanics, the combat, some of the enemy
So, we already
interactions,
said
the
that, Will.
combat, and of course the combat.
The combat, the environment.
Combat yet?
That was kind of the joke, because it was mainly just the combat, which looks pretty alright.
I find it very interesting that you can kill bugs. I mean, that's what I've always wanted to do in a Star Wars
Can
game.
you?
to be
Do
honest.
you just mean the
You
big,
can kill a
big
fat
spider
spider.
fella?
So those huge spiders look so shit. It looks like the most fucking annoying thing, because they just
It's like,
They tank damage.
it's
They're
a spider.
ridiculously
It's a
tanky.
spider on another planet. Make it bigger.
quick time event.
It's like
They
with
call it a day.
every bug we have now. They used to be like massive in like the prehistoric ages, and like a moth was like a plane, like Mothra. Mothra's the big moth, right?
Thanks for the
The
info.
moth was a big moth.
All right. I mean, there's not really that much to talk about with this game. I mean, there was an article I read that said that the game was significantly downplayed for the E3 gameplay trailer.
Yeah, I remember seeing that it was a Metroid game,
Yeah, something like that.
which is where you can go to different planets and that.
Yeah, because in the
Stuff.
extended cut, which I don't know why it's an extended thing, or I don't know
It
why.
really isn't that extended. to be
pointless.
honest. You
I
get
know.
to see him climb up a leg. Yes, I've
Yeah,
always
but
wanted to.
You also get
Great game.
No,
Gameplay
Nathan, he
aspect
climbs
there.
up a
Good job,
chode, as you said
Respawn.
earlier.
Yeah. But in the extended thing, you get to see like some of the ship and some of like how going to different planets work, even though you don't actually get to see him do it. Basically, the gameplay trailer shows us the combat and like the map, how the map works. There's very little to actually talk about here.
It's,
I mean-
the game's getting some criticism by SJWs for was it just average, typical white male protagonist.
Why? What is people's problem? I don't understand what's wrong with that.
I think I'm gonna go and.
Because we're all
I'm
slave
gonna-
owners.
This
I've got several. black
SJWs
slaves.
annoy me.
Yeah.
Right, they just annoy me. Deal with it, son.
All video game protagonists now need to be disabled black women.
Yeah,
Or
that's,
ginger.
Exactly. If you
they,
played
they,
Battlefield
need,
5,
they, or they just need to be disabled, George, like April's mum. Really.
well, no, that's class is actually
Well,
highly offensive because she gets to walk again, which means that they're trying to say that she's less capable in a
Yeah.
wheelchair than on her legs.
She wouldn't be getting that on
she
the
loses that
NHS,
again.
would she?
She loses when the Sugar King dies. She loses her ability to walk again, and then she's just left there in the house on her own. She's probably gonna starve. She's probably gonna starve. Because she's still in a wheelchair.
It'll be like those
and
eye-dubs,
April's dead.
It'll be like those iDubbbz like disabled Pokemon Go videos where she's just crawling around the place. Like,
Or like in the Filthy Frank videos where he's just coughing up blood. But obviously on the floor as well.
yeah. So you mean not
Great
like that at
games.
all?
Jedi Order. Here we go.
So,
Okay,
So folks, that was
on
great.
to Battlefield 5.
I'm
MC
gonna sit this
Skimmett,
one
wanna
out.
start us off.
Oh, the big K-Mix skick is up in this bish. With BF5, there's a live service type thing, and they've been, to be honest, it's been quite lackluster so far. We've had 2 maps in.
It's been pretty shit, let's be honest.
We've had 2 maps in about 8 months. It's not been great. Well, actually, no, 3 maps now. 3 maps now, but there's a horrific game-breaking glitch on the game mode everyone likes, so you can't play it in the game mode yet. There's a predicted, what was it, 6 other, another 6 maps coming. And one problem for Battlefield 5 that's had is it's had a significant. It's one of the worst selling Battlefields probably because it's a World War II game, but they haven't gone for they've gone for the thing they did in Battlefield 1 where they've gone for the less iconic things. And the problem with that is essentially you're not going to get as many sales because people aren't. You're not reaching out to the widest audience. Obviously, the Americans are only just coming in. What is it? October, September, something like that. Far away, and the sales have been lackluster. And I think what's happened is the DICE development team have essentially they're very small at the moment, and they've moved all the other people onto a game they're potentially making in the future for the next gen consoles.
Well, that was incredibly interesting. Cyberpunk. It's got damn Keanu Reeves in it. What a great man.
He is the best
Did you
man
know
ever.
he has a charity?
Whoa.
Pretty humble man. He didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody.
This is all stuff that has never been said before, and we are the first people to bring this up.
We don't need to talk about him. Everyone knows.
I think we do, George. I don't think anybody knows.
I mean, okay, let's just talk about Cyberpunk.
Us 4 are the only people to know that he's a nice, good
Yeah,
bloke. You
we
know?
are the
Yeah,
only
John,
people
did
to
you know-
ever figure
did you-
out
Everyone else hates his guts.
that Keanu Reeves is a decent geezer.
He's all right. Not the best. Not the best.
He's the
He does his
best. Don't even lie. There's only 2 people who. There's only 2 people.
He tried his hardest, but it doesn't always work
that
out.
equal on his level. You got the Doctor. Oh, actually, 4 people. Kanye and OJ Bland, baby. Ah. Yeah, but what about Cyberpunk?
Okay, I just said we should talk about it as it gets, because all we got at E3 that's new is a cinematic trailer. It's cool. It's got
It's not a
Keanu Reeves
cinematic
in
trailer,
it.
it's a teaser.
He's-
Oh no! I know what you're talking
Release
about. I'm an
date.
idiot. I'm a moron. Oh, I thought you were
don't
talking
know
about
why-
the little thing, but I've realised, yeah, the one with Keanu in it.
Yes. Yeah, we got a
God damn.
cinematic trailer. It looks cool. It's got like a cool atmosphere. It's very Blade Runner-esque, which I like. And it's got
Release
Keanu
date.
in it, who's like a
Yeah,
figment
Keanu
of his
Reeves makes
imagination
a
or something
surprise
like-
appearance. He plays, I think it's Johnny Silverhand, something like that, because he's got a
Yeah.
spoiler,
Johnny
silver
Silver
hands.
Arm. Johnny Silver Arm.
the Winter
Wait.
Gay.
And essentially, he plays a significant role. It's not just a cameo. So that's pretty epic.
He's got the second most lines in the game.
No, apparently he's got the most.
I think it's second.
No, apparently he's got the most, Nathan. He's got
I
more than
think
V.
so, man.
He's got more than V. And V's the main
Let's
character.
have some research.
I believe he's got the most lines in the game, Nathan.
But yeah, I haven't watched the whole gameplay trailer, but I'm confident that the game's going to be great because it's CD Projekt Red, and I'm not a huge fan of RPGs.
It's second most.
But The Witcher
Well, who is
3
the most then?
is fucking amazing.
V,
Shocker that.
main character.
The
Wait, no, I
character you
think
play as has
it's
the most
also
voice
exceptions to the gender you choose, Nathan, because the gender you choose, you also get different voice lines, different amount of voice lines. And when I
What
watched the
gender are
thing,
you gonna choose?
think-
He's
this
got
is-
second. He's got the second, or he's got the most voice lines. That's what we've established here.
Oh, who the
Yeah.
He's
fuck-
important. He's
Yeah,
important.
he has a
He's
lot
also
of
got
a looking
lines.
tie.
He has a lot of lines. Is
Oh.
it important whether he's the first, he has the most or the second most amount of lines? No, it isn't. It's not important or interesting.
What do you mean, Will? Shut your mouth. Shut your head, Will. Before I shut it for you.
Oh yeah, there's some rumors
Yeah.
that actually I'll save that for that's about
No.
But
I
Drama with
also
Cyberpunk
saw
as well.
that
Have you heard about the drama about the again another SJW thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
due to
boy.
the depiction of Haitians and how they're in a voodoo gang, even though and saying that essentially, and there's also a gang where there's black people in it and it's called the Animals, but the leader of the Animals is literally white and it's like a 50-50 split. So that obviously those criticisms don't make sense, but with the Haitian people are also very happy that they're in it. So the actual people they're going with are happy with being in the game for actually being depicted in the game. And the writer of Cyberpunk stuff, he is also black, and obviously he said that he likes the way they've gone with it. And people, the SJWs aren't happy. It's similar to what was it? What was the one we had earlier? Jedi Fallen Order. How it's a white man.
yeah.
SJW
Even though
suck
there are multiple, main characters that we can see in the art of other cultures. So I mean, there's not really a problem.
Yeah,
Basically,
people get pissed. SJWs get pissed off for no reason.
I know, and we should
Yes.
stop acknowledging them.
No, we have to acknowledge them
Why?
because it must be done.
We can laugh at them.
No, also
Yeah.
I saw that they were getting annoyed at a depiction of a I think it was transgender person in Cyberpunk.
Who's transgender? in
Why would they
Cyberpunk?
get
I
annoyed
don't
because
know.
there's a transgender?
They get annoyed at everything. I
Are
can
they
say
annoyed
stink
because there's a
poo and they get
transgender
annoyed.
person in it?
So I
The
don't.
depiction of them, I think, is what it
Yes.
Right.
It's all about the depictions.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm confident Cyberpunk's going to be good. I'm not
Yeah.
a huge fan of these kind of like proper RPGs.
Have you seen how Night City looks in the gameplay trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks insane. Like,
They also released a Cyberpunk theme for PS4.
Ooh.
Free. Hmm?
But yeah, CD Projekt Red. I trust them because I don't even like RPGs and I don't like games set in a fantasy setting. But The Witcher 3 is fucking amazing. So yeah,
They-
I trust them.
they're just
It's
good
gonna make money.
developers.
It's going to make them big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've nearly sold out of their collector's edition.
Already.
I doubt,
Yeah.
I doubt
The game
it's
comes
off
out
to
in like
Amazon
9
Prime, no.
months.
The collector's edition is very expensive. It's 250 quid.
Fuck me. What do you get?
Yeah, but the standard edition, if you buy a physical
You mean-
copy, you also get stuff with it.
Also,
It's all about that. It's all about that Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah, I want that helmet.
Texas edition.
The
Yeah, well,
helmet,
also
the helmet.
with Cyberpunk, they were they said DLCs are most likely going to be like The Witcher 3s, and they're not ruling out multiplayer for it. But
Oh.
I'm not that sure
Should
if
they
it
put
needs
multiplayer in it though? That's the thing.
They're
See,
not
Nathan,
experienced in the multiplayer.
I remember you, Nathan. I remember you said that you wouldn't mind a multiplayer co-op kind of thing where you played a campaign, and I kind of think that would be all right. I think the
Yeah.
problem is if you just go, if you go with like a GTA-esque thing, you're more
No,
likely to fail than
Yeah,
actually
like
do
a-
well.
Well, the thing is,
'Cause-
I feel like the game should just stick to what it is rather than trying to implement like co-op and all this stuff because
Yeah.
it should just have a focus and do that, right? Like The Witcher 3 wouldn't have been made better if you could play with your mate who's got his special pre-order helmet with a knob on it or something, right? So it's just like, you know, it's it wouldn't
Fucking hell, I'm sweaty.
improve the game, right? Like
Yeah.
so in like Watch Dogs 2 has co-op, and I feel like that adds something to the game. Whereas with this
I
game,
don't know if I agree, Will. It doesn't really add anything to the game. There's not much you can actually do.
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy
No,
playing
you can
co-op.
enjoy it, Will, but the thing is, it doesn't really add anything to the game. It's the same with Red Dead Redemption 2. the online is still dog shit. I
Yeah.
don't care what you say, it's still dog shit.
It's fucking AIDS.
I know. It's just
If they
they add
do
slithers of
the,
content, and the second it goes out of beta, it's still what a surprise! It hasn't come good.
Yeah.
if they do the multiplayer, I think, as you said, it really can't be GTA. It's
Yeah.
a co-op sounds.
Yeah.
A
Co-op.
co-op through the campaign sounds fine, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
I
like
think they need
adding.
to focus on the single player experience first.
Adding like an MMO type, GTA Online, Red Dead Online MMO style thing would just fuck up the game
Yeah.
because it would take development time away from the thing that people are actually interested in, right? No one,
Yeah.
no one sat there going, oh boy, I hope Cyberpunk has an MMO mode so I can play with loads of random people. No one's thinking that, right? People are excited for the game for the single player experience. So just adding some random multiplayer shit, it's not necessary, right? And it will just take away development time into making the single player amazing. Because it still could be amazing and have co-op. But like I don't need it. I don't think anyone needs it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It adds something extra, but it's like you've ordered a dish. They're like, "Hi, yeah, I've ordered a burger," and then they bring over carrots. I don't want carrots with my burger.
Nathan.
What the fuck is this analogy? That means
I had a burger last night, and I'm thinking about burgers. So I I want a burger.
a better analogy.
Oh, you
is
probably got
like
you in.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling about five
Five
guys. They said that.
Guys now. Yeah.
Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars. This is the Microsoft
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yes. Which at first I was a little bit annoyed about, but then I remembered Windows 10 exists. So yay. This game is gonna be. It's gonna be incredibly nostalgic, right? It's kind of going back to the roots of, like I guess Lego games with like no one's talks anymore. I don't know why they made them talk, but they did, and I hate it. But yeah, it looked.
When they started doing one film at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Or
was.
when they did the Hobbit game before the third one came out.
I remember you saying it. It was like it was the Lego Star Wars trilogy ones, and then you just get Lego Star Wars,
Star Wars:
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
There's barely any content in the game because there's only one film to go off.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
great, wonderful idea.
There's an entire mission which is like which is Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2 trying to get back into the Resistance base after it gets taken over. It's just there's so much filler. Whereas like the Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, is so dense. Like yeah.
It's got all the important plot points,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes.
And there's a lot of them.
The Star Wars prequels are a lot more enjoyable in Lego form.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the one place where it would have been amazing if they spoke. You just have all of the dialogue from like Revenge of the Sith just in Lego form. That would be amazing. But
I'm gonna say it. I think the Lego Clone Wars games were great.
Stuff.
I enjoyed the Clone Wars. I mean, I had that on my old Nintendo Wii. I played the shit out
I
of that.
didn't enjoy. I hate the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show. I have to stress this. I despise that shit. It's so ugly. It's the ugliest looking animated thing I've ever looked at with my own two eyes.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse. I've seen Rebels.
Wait.
Yeah, George has a great.
It's in the same style, George.
He
They're
has a
both-
great point.
No, what is it? What is it? The new one.
They've made another one.
No. It's like Resistance or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that
yeah, I
where
know
they're
what
all
you're
like
talking about.
cheesy
Yes,
animated.
word.
things.
Well, the thing is, with these animated Star Wars shit, they all look terrible because the art style is horrific.
Lego
Okay,
Star Wars is
hey.
gonna be very nostalgic for most of us.
Yes.
Mainly because I like Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I played the ever loving shit out of that. Like
I like Ewoks. I love the Ewoks in Lego Star Wars.
The one thing I need to ask: will Indiana Jones be in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga? Because if he is,
No.
that'll make me so
No.
happy. He was in the complete
Why would-
saga, and that was such a good addition. Put Indiana, Microsoft or whoever's making it, what are they, Traveler's Tales, because you're definitely
Phil
watching this.
Spencer, I know you watch our
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly.
Head of Microsoft. Or
Exactly.
Xbox.
Yeah. Bill
Hit us up.
Gates, Steve
We know what you
Jobs.
want.
I'm talking to you here, right? Steve Jobs, put Indiana Jones in the game. All right, do it because I know
I thought
you're
Steve
watching
Jobs
this.
sold- I thought
podcast
he's not
from
the
your-
CEO anymore. He sold it.
Star Wars Resistance does look terrible.
Yeah, and
Oh
Steve
my
Jobs is
god.
dead.
Steve Jobs is dead. Picasso is dead.
Shut up, Nathan, about
Jesus,
Kanye.
dead.
Moving on.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs Legion, guys.
Legion. I can just see Will having his hands out right now after
I
saying
did.
Legion.
I did. I put my
Of course
hands.
you
I put my
did.
hands up for Watch Dogs Legion. The original leak of the Amazon listing leak of this game made it sound. They explained it really poorly and made it sound fucking terrible, right? But if the game works,
Yeah, but it also Will. It was surprisingly. I mean, obviously because this is the genuine description. It sounded quite far fetched for a game when they say you can play as anybody.
yeah,
Yes. And then they're like, oh, at the Ubisoft press conference, play as anybody in Watch Dogs, even a granny.
yeah.
We have
That
humour.
is one thing that really annoys
we
me.
have humour.
No,
Granny.
look,
Yeah.
look, we're human. We have a sense of humour.
Nathan,
Yeah,
Look,
they
Nathan,
think it's so
God.
fucking
You
hilarious.
said you wanted to
play
create
as
an
old
army of
people.
grannies. What are you on about?
I do. I need to do it. Granny only.
They think it's so
Well,
fucking
gun the only
hilarious
run of
that you
a.
can play as
Yeah.
elderly people. It's not that funny. Look, he's old and he's
The
old.
only,
Oh
funny
my
part,
God.
the only funny part, anything to
Gran-
do with the granny was when she did she put the two fingers up. That was
Oh my
the only
gosh, she shot
slightly
man, she shoot man in
funny
head
bit.
with the eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
Oh
at
my
Look at
God.
Granny Woman.
look at us. We're Borderlands. But to be honest, this game, if it works, how they say it does, and how it looks, if it functions properly, I think this game could be really good.
Yes.
But knowing Ubisoft,
I do like the addition. I do like the addition of the drone as well. The new drone, where you can like move the spider drone thing.
Oh yeah.
That looks swag. I non-ironically swag. God, it looks cool. Is what I mean to say by swag.
but yeah, I feel like Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, if it works, this could be like great. This could be one of like the best games of the year. But knowing Ubisoft, it almost definitely won't. Right?
Yes.
It'll be because Ubisoft are full of false promises and downgrades and why do they have to make my favorite franchise, man? Why couldn't like Naughty Dog make
Assassin's
it?
Creed Orchestra. That's what you're
Symphony.
enjoying, Will.
Oh no, that's where the real meat of the.
Yeah, that was the real meat of the press conference right there.
That's what you will enjoy. Yeah, I look at my Ubisoft press conference and then I'm like, do you know, I don't want to see any new games. I want to see an orchestra.
I want to see an
That's
orchestra
right.
playing the loading screen music from Assassin's Creed 2. Let's go.
That is fascinating.
Which was
wow.
non-ironically one of the best pieces that
Sorry,
they
Mr.
played.
Lynch.
Shut up, you silly Billy.
Oh fuck! I farted.
Why did
Shit,
I
you
laugh at
actually-
that?
Why is that a cause for concern?
You're not around anyone. You're
Oh,
just in your own
no.
house. I don't understand.
Next topic is it Breakpoint? Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's got Punisher in it. Way.
Am I as excited for Breakpoint as I once was? The answer
No,
is
neither
no.
am I.
And that is for reasons
That
It was
we're
the-
not allowed to speak.
that we are
of.
not allowed to say due to a NDA.
It was the gun leveling, wasn't it?
I don't know what you mean. Well,
What do you mean?
we speak of nothing.
What?
This never happened.
What is Breakpoint? Who are you? What is my life? Fuck.
Jesus, Nathan. What
Oh,
is my
dear.
life?
Very ill.
Yeah,
us.
breakpoint. I didn't really get that. I wasn't really that excited for it, but Nathan and Ewan were fucking going wild, and they played
I
the
was excited
gameplay
for it
demo,
because it
and now they
looked
want
like
to
they'd.
like kill themselves or something. I don't know.
I was excited for it because it looked like they'd taken everything that was bad from Wildlands, and I like Wildlands. They've taken everything that's bad from it and made it good.
Oh yeah, breakpoint has Terminator in it as well. That's
Oh,
they just
it
determined
does.
for
It has a
every.
T1000.
Yeah, it has the Terminator in it. Is he gonna look like Arnold or is he gonna just be the exoskeleton? Who
They
knows?
like having Arnold.
So,
with Arnold in it, don't they?
Sarah Connor from Dark Fate is also turning up.
They like having
Oh,
things to
boy.
do with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it because they also have
Yeah.
they also have the Predator in Wildlands.
When in the third Ghost Recon game, we're gonna fight the baby from Junior. I'm telling you, it's gonna be such an amazing pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's gonna be running around, and it's gonna be a mission where you have to kill him. Because we've done Terminator, we've done Predator. What's left? Junior. Also Bob Hopkins
Because it's
from
against
Twins.
nature.
We're also gonna have Bob Hopkins
It's
from
nature,
Twins.
so they have to kill it.
Yeah, a kid from Kindergarten Cop.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get a rash on my bum. Oh my god, I'm so. Oh, this is not good for me.
I'm keeping this in, by the way.
Oh,
I'm not editing that out.
oh bollocks.
I'm sweating like a pig as well,
Yeah.
I hate summer.
and I'm absorbing heat. I'm also absorbing heat, like a sundial.
Fucking heat.
I'm absorbing heat. I'm also absorbing heat.
I'm like Will. I just repeat everything I say.
Oi, I have a
I
stutter.
turning
fuck
into
you.
I don't have a stutter. I'm just retarded.
I have a speech impediment, alright? I can't
The
control
same,
that shit.
same thing, really. It's the same thing.
Oi! I'll
Thing is,
kill you.
the same
I've
thing.
suffered
Hear that, Will?
I suffered a botched lobotomy, and it's really affected me.
I suffered a botch lobotomy, all I just lost an eye.
Or did Yusuf do it? Or
It's all about skyscraper.
Mexican
trust me,
dude with a
this is the
razor
way I do it.
It'll make you so smart, bro. You'll be able to analyze Fast and Furious 8. The titles. The title means quick. He go quick and angry.
Quick and
Oh my
quick,
god.
the quick and the angry. I have to Photoshop that so it's just the Fast and the Furious. It's just the quick and the angry. Okay. Moving on. Rainbow Six Siege, contamination, and that spy guy who legit has the Kingsman
Spy
music in
guy.
his
Oh,
trailer.
the new operator.
The
I
new
see.
operator.
Warden. Well, anybody know anything about contamination?
Well,
There's
it's
a man
a co-op
and his
game.
arms got black on it.
It's a co-op. It's a co-op thing to do with zombies, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's based on the outbreak thing in Rainbow Six Siege, which was dog shit. It was a co-op thing. Essentially it was fine until you get to a stage where this big beefy guy comes up, and you'll run out of bullets. It's almost impossible to kill him.
Copy and pasted you into their game.
Fuck.
I don't understand.
So they've done that, but then it wasn't very
just
good.
imagining
The
Ewan
whole.
as a bloater from The Last of Us.
So
I know you don't
that's
know
not
what that
very
is, but
interesting.
it's a very funny image.
So
The
we
new
just do
operators,
the Rainbow Six
Ewan?
operators now.
You can talk about those.
Oh yeah, because I've got. Well, you can experience dying to them, Nathan, because you have.
Yeah, I'm good at dying to them actually. It's,
Yeah. Well,
it's a talent of mine.
I've played with the new operators. Got Warden, who's like an FBI guy who wears a suit and tie. He looks
Yeah,
quite cool,
He
but
was the one who got the trailer in the press conference, which had the literal Kingsman music in it, which was a bit weird.
I was about to mention.
Yeah.
and there's a new. That's the defending operator, and there's a new attacking operator called Knock, and she's a 2-speed and 2 armor. Warden is a 3-speed and 1 armor, which means that essentially
Oh, fuck.
what his
You're right,
gadget what his gadget does is essentially is useless because he is not good for roaming, but his gadget would be something that'd be good for roaming. So he's shit, and Knock, she's got shit weapons, but has got a cool gadget where she can make herself invisible to cameras and silent. But that's it. Not really that interesting. Anyway, next topic. What was it?
Next one, we've got Avengers.
Yeah.
The
Nathan
adventure
Brown.
game. There's a trailer
Yep.
announcement thing that was at Square Enix's press conference. Everybody looks. Captain America looks fat. Tony Stark looks stupid.
No,
Black Widow looks retarded. Hulk looks meh.
you wouldn't.
Well, Steve Banner.
Nate,
Steve Banner, no.
You've seen the memes, right? You see the memes of like, no, you idiots, you captured the stunt doubles.
Yeah.
well,
They've
no,
got BTEC MCU
I
people.
know, but do you have any idea how
But-
much money it would cost for them to get the likenesses of
Yeah,
Mark
I know
Ruffalo,
that.
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., who costs like more money than a fucking house in London,
Planet.
right?
More money than a surprise mechanic.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
We'll be
Yeah,
getting
but by
onto
quite
that
a bit,
shortly.
actually.
Don't you
The-
worry, viewers. We'll be getting onto that shortly.
Oh shit.
The gameplay that was apparently showed was choppy because you switch between characters.
Yeah.
Everything's free, I believe.
There'll be no loot boxes.
Yeah. It was gonna
No,
happen at some
loot
point.
boxes.
Hey.
The game will
No
probably end
loot
up being free,
boxes,
so shit.
no microtransactions, and everyone cheers like that's not something that you shouldn't be doing to begin with. Look at
Yeah.
the state of this fucking
Yeah, but to be
industry.
honest, every game does it.
Speaking of Western Europe,
Doom.
which is a
Yes.
continent, as well as
What?
America, which is a continent, which is where E3 was.
The fuck are you on about,
hosted.
Nathan?
Doom, Bethesda E3 conference. What
Yes.
a flawless transition there.
Right, let me do my thing.
Go on, big, go on, Big G.
Do you want to put your helmet on first, George?
£200.
The Doom helmet.
£200 collector's edition.
Cheap.
£200 for a helmet, which is usually a go-to if they run out of ideas.
Yeah.
No, just make the helmet.
I'm looking at you,
go on.
Thankful, too.
Yeah, but I think last time Bethesda did the Fallout 76 thing, didn't they? And that thing.
And it
the
didn't
bag.
work, but I
It
don't
was
think this one.
shit.
The
It-
bag
they had-
was
not
made
only
out
was
of
it
like
shit, the
wet
collected
paper.
edition was terrible as well because it was the nice bag that you were meant to get, and then came out as it was meant to be a
It was
nice
made-
canvas bag, and you
Yeah,
get
it
a
was made out of,
nylon
like,
one.
It was made out of like
I know,
paper mache.
I
It
know.
was
or
like a
something.
gym bag in the end.
It was made out of paper mache or something.
I'm not a big fan of the cutscenes that they have. Sort of mini cutscenes. It's kind of
What,
like
you mean
Dark
when he
Souls.
rips the thing off?
Yeah, it kind of like breaks the flow a little bit.
Yeah, it makes a third person sort of perspective quite a bit. It's like Dark Souls, but not as atmospheric. Like like there's a point for it in Dark Souls because it builds an atmosphere of when you enter a new place. But in this, it might as well just be in first person. There's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No point in making it third person. Just make it first person all the way through.
Preach it.
I was thinking,
Jesus.
Yeah.
I know this isn't in the topics list, but should we talk about the Google Estevia or whatever it's called?
Hang on.
The
Hang on.
Stadia.
I got one more point.
Let
got one more
George
point.
finish.
Okay,
I think we should talk about the
Got
stadium.
one more point. No, there's going to be no deathmatch. It's just going to be battle mode, which looks not good.
Yeah, because I really
There's going to be
enjoyed
DLC.
the Doom multiplayer. And it's
There's going to be DLC.
Okay.
At the moment, there's planned to be 2 DLCs, which are paid. Not happy about that. There's also going to be paid skins. No loot boxes. No surprise mechanics.
I think every
No
time you
surprise
kill someone,
mechanics,
they
you
should
just
just
pay for
add
it.
the guy that was in the audience that just started having a mouth seizure and lots of excitement about every
Yeah.
single thing that they announced.
Me and George have a theory that he's
It's like-
actually deaf, and he's just like he's just cheering when he thinks they've said
Yeah.
something.
He was
cool.
actually what?
He's actually deaf, and he's.
I reckon he was
just
probably
cheering.
deaf and retarded.
He's
and he
deaf,
didn't know.
blind,
and
and
he was
dumb.
also
He's just-
blind.
No, he's deaf and blind.
He's deaf and
So he's just
blind,
sort of-
and also a lunatic. So he was just he lost his mind years ago, and he's just and lost his hearing and his vision, and he's just
he-
like,
he-
celebrating.
What do you expect?
He just kind of walked into Bethesda Z3.
He just like fell on the floor.
He walked in with his cane.
He just stumbled in.
Yeah.
But
He
anyway,
was a
back
man
to
off
walked
the
in going,
street.
just kept walking in going, I can't hear anything.
And then like this.
No, he looks around, sees sees the man speaking on stage, and then he's like, "This is the time we do it, right, guys? Yeah, this is where it's yeah."
Oh shit! Speaking of
Um,
Bethesda, Fallout Nuclear Winter.
That's what I have to say, really.
Oh, Fallout Nuclear Winter Battle
What's that
Royale.
Battle Royale?
Oh,
It's
it's gonna be
Royale.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's Royale.
The thing
The,
is,
the Bethesda servers could barely handle one person, let alone like
Yeah.
100.
No, it's gonna be a special. It's gonna
Just
be
one
a,
person on like an offline server just crashes them, or just everything.
It's probably gonna start off being a special limited time game mode with just everybody there T-posing.
thing is though, it's also they've got
Hey,
other
wait,
It's gonna be
T-posing
the
at 2
only
frames per
T-pose
second.
Battle Royale ever.
There's probably gonna be like a secret room in the Battle Royale, just like there was in Fallout 76. There's a secret room with all
Yeah.
the best stuff in it, like all the game-breaking items.
Well, the best stuff that you just walk into and then leave. Yeah,
All this, like there's like a nuclear bomb that nukes the whole map.
it's very polished. It's a very polished game.
No,
It
but
just works.
also a thing is with the whole Battle Royale thing is now there's three really good Battle Royales.
Which are?
What? What are the
Firestorm,
three really good
Firestorm,
Battle Royales then,
Firestorm.
Ewan?
Go on, no, I'll wait. Go on. Why is he just say it? Come on, don't be shy.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Ian. Come on. What are these three good battle royales?
Oh, your
Oh,
dad
right.
just came into the
Ah,
room.
I see. Why is this a
Is he
problem?
taking off his glove on his left hand? Curly
Yeah.
style.
He just slowly takes off the belt.
No,
And starts whipping him.
he just walked in. But the thing is you've got
Well,
your
yes,
three
it is
good
Battle
Battle
Royale.
Royales that have been out: Firestorm,
Of course.
Apex Legend. I've just said
Alright.
Legend. Legend.
You are all
And-
Apex legends.
And supposedly Blackout was good. I enjoyed Apex Legends, pretty good. Firestorm is my favorite Battle Royale. But the thing is how is Fallout 76 going to compete with those in any way? Is the quality, or with Fortnite, with the amount of people that play it? It's pointless. The phase is dying out with Battle
Yeah.
Royales now. People are stopping playing them now.
It's
In
the
that-
It
fact
is a
that-
stupid idea to release it the second everyone's disinterested in Battle Royales to go, yeah, we're making one
yeah.
for a game everyone hates. Nobody's interested. Nobody wants to get that.
No.
It's
They should have just left it. They really should have just left the game
Hmm.
entirely.
Yeah.
just abandoned ship.
I think in that
Cut the losses.
in that Battle Royale list that's good, I think I'd arguably put PUBG up there, but for PC, because I know that on console it plays
Ass.
not good.
it plays like ass because you need like double tapping buttons and everything because it's made for PC and it's just
Yeah.
You need
ported
a lot of keys,
with
yeah.
AIDS. It's ported with AIDS. It's like someone's just done a keyboard and then they've just done a fat turd on it and left it. It's like, here you go, Sony, here's PUBG. And
You mean
Microsoft, 'cause it's the same. Hello, Microsoft. Do you want a big turd? Oh, yes, I'd love that lots.
Speaking
Anyway,
of turds,
moving
surprise
on.
mechanics.
Surprise
Did you see
mechanics,
that
yes.
amazing
Kinder
segue?
Egg. It's a dreadful thing to say. You should never. When something's so widely disliked as loot boxes is, it is a dreadful idea to then compare it to something that everybody likes, which is Kinder eggs.
They
like
also
Kinder
said
Eggs.
that it's totally ethical, so
Yeah,
very
yeah.
Other than
ethical to do loot boxes.
Everyone
which-
loves Kinder eggs, apart from the police.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, only
Apart from
Chinese. No, sure,
apart
only
from
American.
TC
Apart from
Matthews.
TC Matthews,
Apart
'cause he
from
just
he
finds drugs in
despises
it.
them.
But the whole thing is with this surprise mechanics is it's widely disliked, and saying it's ethical again isn't going to help because it's the people who buy them are children.
Yeah.
They're essentially just manipulating children into paying them money. So in every way, shape, or form, it is a terrible idea to exist. And also, especially, it's getting banned. It's been banned in countries like Belgium and stuff.
Yeah, banned as
think
gambling, isn't
Belgium-
it?
I remember seeing that
Yeah,
senators
UK
in the
something
US
about the
bill for
UK.
it.
They're doing something about. We're doing something about it. America are doing something about it.
I do think that it is gambling because you're paying money for a chance to get something that you want.
Yeah,
The
but apparently
using
the
it-
way to get around it is just to state exactly like what
The chances
state
are.
the exactly chances are, and it's not as gambling anymore because it's you still know that it's a random choice. You still know it's a random chance. Sorry, but you now know the chances. But still, it's a tiny thing that. Still, children are still not going to care about that. They're just going to fling the money in and buy it.
Yeah.
Very oof idea.
Silly EA.
Have we got any other topics?
No, we've gone through all of them. Okay, how about? Okay, I have an
Yay!
idea. Just as something to end the podcast, right?
Should we do the game of
I'll
cards?
list out all of the games that haven't released, and you either say whether you're very interested, you don't give a shit, or
Ooh.
if you might pick it up like a couple months after it comes out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Fallen Order.
We should play some Cards Against Humanity afterwards.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Fallen Order.
Okay. Fallen Order.
I'd probably say I might pick that up if the reviews are good.
It's a great. It looks like it's a great bit of kit, to be honest.
Oh, you
I'd say
stop
a few.
quoting
I'd say a
things I
few
said about the
weeks.
PS Vita.
I don't care.
Fallen Order comes out later than Fallen Order comes out before Christmas, like a month or so before. So
I'll
I
probably
think
Yeah.
pick it up around then if it turns out to be
I'm
good.
probably going to pick it up before it comes out with some money. No shit. With
you're gonna
some money,
pick it
what am
up
I
before
about?
it comes at you, and what you're gonna run into EA's office and steal.
No, I mean, as I'm going
with
to
some
probably
money, like he's gonna
pre-order
buy
it or
it with
something just
like,
before it comes out, though. Not
he's
like
gonna buy it with
not like
trade of
now.
like,
I mean,
selling
like
himself
a
on the
week
street.
before it comes out and try and get as many pre-order bonuses as possible.
You need the special hat with a knob on it. The special pre-order.
Yay! That's my favourite.
No, you really want the special.
BF5, I mean, obviously, me and Nathan are excited. You two won't be, so that's unimportant.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
I'm very excited for this bad boy.
Yeah, I am
Probably
as
pre-order from the Browners.
well. I'll probably pre-order as well.
Probably same with me. Lego Star Wars. Not so
I'll
interested.
pick it up like a month after it comes out, or maybe
Yeah.
just
Yes.
Watch Dogs
Yeah.
Legion. I'm intrigued. I want this bad
I'm-
boy.
yeah.
It's a possible pre-order or pick up a couple weeks later or a month later.
Breakpoint.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Not really. Not so
Breakpoint,
excited
okay.
anymore.
That's enough said for
Okay,
Breakpoint.
next.
Rainbow game, no. Avengers
No.
game, probably not.
Avengers, definitely. I'm not
Oh.
interested.
Doom Eternal, maybe
Doom
actually.
Eternal,
Maybe I'll
that is
get
a
it. I don't
pre-order
know.
from me.
Doom Eternal's a
And
maddy.
surprise mechanics.
I'm not-
Yeah.
Yes, we
I'm
all
not- I'm
need
not
some
getting-
surprise mechanics.
Okay.
I'm not pre-ordering it or anything.
Okay. Well, here,
Don't care.
I'm gonna do the outro now, guys. So
Okay, do the outro.
a drum roll.
Shite, Skimmers.
Oh my God. I was your host with the most, Kane.
Shut it, Skimmers.
And
And on that bombshell, it's time to end.
And on that bombshell, I the show. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.
okay, well,
Shit, we have to get Elliot to do an acapella cover of the Top Gear exit music.
well, if you'd all like to say goodbye, starting with Will.
I hate myself. I wish I was in a coma. Goodbye.
Okay. Nathan.
I am the common German slut.
Okay. George.
I'm a very sad-looking pie. Goodbye.
And coming from me,
Shut it, Skimmers.
I was your host, K Skip Games. See you later, alligator.
See you
In a while.
in a while.
Hello, and welcome to the station.
Shut up.
Fuck off, Nathan. Do it again.
You sound dead inside.
Do it again.
Hello. And
No,
welcome to
leave
this
me
is my last
alone.
day living because
We're
I'm on
gonna
death
scrap
row.
this. Do it again.
That's why I'm
Do it
recording the
again.
Stationary Shop podcast today because it's my last day living. Yeah.
I might just use this as the outro, to be honest.
I'm just about to get the
Let's
electric chair
start.
done.
Yeah,
Let's
please
start-
do, it's
Let's
good.
start again. Let's start.